Clockwork Revolution is a first-person steampunk RPG by inXile, the studio that brought you the various Wasteland games, Torment, Tides of Numenera. It even has links to Fallout through Brian Fargo, inXile's CEO, who was the executive producer for Fallout 1 and 2. But Clockwork Revolution isn't just a game set in a steampunk world, it also explores all sorts of crazy ideas, including time travel, choices that can change entire regions, and the ability to bounce between times, change things, and see how those choices affect the future. Some of the ideas in Clockwork Revolution remind me a lot of Arcanum, and that checks out because some of the devs on the team worked on Arcanum. This is a dark, gritty world, and it definitely shows in the trailer from the Xbox showcase. It's a setting we don't get many chances to explore, and because it's inXile, we know that they will allow a ton of exploration of that setting. And Clockwork Revolution isn't just some sort of surface-level exploration with their systems either. This is a full-on RPG with customization, deep RPG systems, and everything that you would expect from a CRPG. Those choices affect dialogue, the way that people react to you, and what future choices are available to you. And this is what I've been hoping people realize about RPGs. Broad appeal is all well and good, right? But if you put in fun systems for people to play with, you will sell copies. This is something that Baldur's Gate 3 showed without a shadow of a doubt. Clockwork Revolution looks to be continuing that trend. This is an RPG with first-person shooter mechanics, so it is definitely a departure from the isometric strategic combat style that inXile has been doing for a while. It also has time mechanics integrated into the skill system. For example, you can use a slow ability on enemies to slow them down, so you can blast them in the face at your leisure. And you can also rewind objects, so if you're behind cover and it gets blown away, you can restore it. If you shoot someone and run out of bullets, you can rewind your bullets so you get bullets back. Many of these mechanics don't only work on enemies, but the environment as well, and they also hinted at various fun gadgets that you get to use in combat. There's an entire crafting system that allows you to customize any weapon that you're using. This is something that was shown off in the trailer. Reminds me a little bit of the system in Fallout 4 where you could take apart different weapons and put them together in fun ways. I think it's safe to say that inXile didn't reduce systems to make things safer for a broader audience. They decided to double down on systems, a bold move and one that I'm pretty excited about. It seems like they've decided to really go all in on this project and throw everything they've got into it. Kind of passion that really shows and I think makes for the best RPGs. I first saw Clockwork Revolution when they showed off the teaser back in 2023, and I was cautiously optimistic. It reminded me of Arcanum immediately, and I wanted so badly for something like that to succeed. And now I'm really invested in the game, so it better be good. I think this is a team that deserves at least a bit of trust. They haven't had any real duds in the single-player RPG realm. You could argue that the Bard's Tale 4 wasn't particularly great in terms of broader sentiment, but I think it still found an audience. This seems to be the time to really go all out. 2026 is going to be a crazy year. inXile and Owlcat are both trying to make a play for the AAA RPG space, and I think it makes a lot of sense. It's possible that they both succeed, one with the Expanse RPG and inXile with this, new IP that they're pushing. A lot of people feel like BioWare left a hole in the space that needs to be filled, and I'm glad to see that there are people trying to push not only to take that space, but to go even further. Unfortunately, it isn't clear when Clockwork Revolution will release. They had a lot to show, so I'm thinking possibly next year, and surely by Summer Game Fest 2026 we'll have a date. You don't just show something in this amount of depth without, thinking you're going to be out decently soon, not like some 3-year date that we hear about in 2027 or something. If there's anything that I'm worried about, it's that they got a little bit too ambitious and the project gets delayed. It's already been 5 years since the release of Wasteland 3, and based on their previous record, they usually take 3 years between big releases at the most. But I suppose having people be excited and want to play the game right now is a good problem to have. So, what do you think? Will Clockwork Revolution be a revolution in the RPG genre? Let me know in the comments. I do videos on Western RPGs, JRPGs, and story-based games, so subscribe if that sounds like something you'd be interested in. Thanks for watching.